what I would have to do is when I wasn't filming, not only would I have to memorize my lines for the week, I'd have to do 5 hours of school on the weekend, usually Saturday and Sunday.
Before we move on, I think this is a question a lot of kids probably want to know. That was your first big movie. And what was it like acting and memorizing the lines? I mean, this movie turned into one of the biggest kids movies of all time, but you had you had the main part. What was it like being that it was your first big acting job and you had to memorize all those lines? Take me through behind the scenes of, did your mom sit with you and like help you memorize, or what was it like on set? Did you have big brothers and people that you looked up to on set?
Like I was saying, Michael, I was just so young. I didn't have a process. I got my lines, I memorized them. I guess you could say being at the right place at the right time. There's more to it because for whatever reason, I was precocious. I had a lot of energy, and I clearly, I think everyone's born with a gift, and one of mine is being able to memorize things. Just as a kid, I could always do it. So I think being at the right place at the right time, that was a gift I had, and I was able to just get the lines down without even thinking about it, and really because I wanted it. I like I said, I wanted to make the movie myself. So I think a lot of it was fueled by passion. It was fueled by natural things that we're all born with, and in this case, it helped me out for specifically, Wimpy Kid and acting. And we had acting coaches on set that were with us, Tony O'Dell and Belina Moreno. And, I would go home after a long day of filming. Because I was really in every scene, and I would memorize my lines for the night with the acting coach, go to sleep, wake up, do it all over again. I was in every scene. When you're young, you have to get a minimum of 3 hours of school on set every day. So, obviously that can be expensive, and that can get in the way of filming and scheduling. So what I would have to do is when I wasn't filming, not only would I have to memorize my lines for the week, I'd have to do 5 hours of school on the weekend, usually Saturday and Sunday. And it's wild as I'm telling you this. These are things I haven't talking about in a decade. So it's all coming back to me. So, but I have only fond memories. It might seem like a lot of work, and it definitely was. And there were many times where I wanted to just go out and play and hang with my friends, and I missed school, and I had to make those sacrifices, and that's just part of it. And a lot of those weren't conscious sacrifices, but I wouldn't give them up for the world. Maybe there was a time where I felt that they weren't, the pros and cons, I feel like they weigh each other out. So, like everything in life, there's always going to be cons and pros. And, so I think I gave up in a lot of ways my youth, in the sense that me just being a kid and wanting to hang out with people. And that definitely changes your mindset on things. I was around adults all the time, but luckily I had some kids around me that we did the movies with. So I have great relationships. I did my work. I got it done. I think the end product was awesome. And like I said, it's just so awesome we get to even have this conversation. And the journey was nothing but enjoyable, and there were ups and downs, but like everything in life, you just got to stay focused. And people I had around me, like my mom and the coaches and my co-stars, helped me do that. And the director, of course, and the producers.